For our presentation, we're just going to show where we are in the process of developing our website. Or the RPI document by the way. These status.
So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the website that we made. And
what runs on that, then it runs
you
around.
guys can check this out too if any of you.
It works on phones.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need to increase the size.
Yeah, it's made for phones.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it fits on the phone.
Okay, great.
So just to refresh everyone, the goal of our project is to make an app so that freshmen and other people can find classrooms and buildings easily. So this is what the website looks when you're not logged in. It allows you to find class, so we'll skip that over. You can search a couple ways. You can search by just the department code, or if you want to do like find our Python class, we can.
Oh, so it takes that scrapes the list of classes and where the buildings are that RPI gives you on SIS. So it has the name of the class, the prefix, the CRN, who teaches it, when it meets, all that good information. So I took that all and put it into a database, and then you just access the database through this.
So eventually, once we have everything working,
That
Which
was
is
Do you do the substring matching, or is it, how does it search? Does it do a substring matching, or how does it?
It's kind of substring matching. It like waits for you to stop typing for like a second, and then it finds everything that it has.
this is what happens when you click on the actual thing.
Yeah.
And you can also look up a building. So here are most of the buildings on campus, and eventually,
Yeah, we have
once we get the GPS and the image pathing working, you can just look on a building, and it'll tell you how to get there from where you currently are. And then we're going to add images for all of them and descriptions. We already have descriptions for two. The other stuff isn't really too interesting. It's our terms and conditions, privacy.
Wow.
Yeah. Legal stuff, by the way. So once you log in, there's access to a couple more features. The most interesting, which are in the upload schedule. So what we ideally want to do is get this working with the SIS accounts so that we can enter their information, and this program will, for the app, will pull your schedule and upload it automatically and tell you how to get to where you should be. It'll sort of check the time and check where you are and tell you how to get there without you putting any information. That would be kind of cool. Change schedule is just if there's an error or if you change your schedule for the semester. This is it's not working. We have some stuff in the FAQ. Right?
Yeah, they're really kind of
Yeah.
boring stuff, like never refresh the page if you're on
So-
this, because it looks really weird.
Breaks everything, so don't do that.
Because it's built with HTML5 and jQuery, so it's like kind of optimized for cell phones, not really a computer. So refreshing it on the computer kind of sends it out of whack.
So which server are you using?
It's a server my dad owns that he's letting us use for now to test things, but we're gonna have to get it on something else later.
So the other question, will it know where I am? So for example, that is the best question, is where am I in this? So does it look at the GPS?
Of the cell phone, yeah.
Cell phone.
It finds it on the cell phone.
And the other question is, do I know the direction, which is north, which is east, which is west, and which is south?
I don't know if that's embedded in the GPS location of the cell phone. You usually have to do that like calibration thing.
direction you're facing?
Yeah.
The direction is usually,
Usually you can look around, and if you're given a spot where you are on the map, you can like find landmarks.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll be able
Or start moving the right
much.
way in the doppel. That's how I do it.
and this is cell phone agnostic, right? Both, it works both on iPhone and Android. and so on.
Yeah, it'll work
Yes.
for both iPhone and Android.
So some of the things we have left to do is get everything, working the upload schedule and some of the image scoring, so it needs to be done. Other than that, a lot of stuff is functional, just GPS working and directions working.
Mhm.
Is there anything else?
Thanks to all the usual suspects.
Any questions?
How are you planning on doing the upload schedule?
Well, I think the easiest way is just to have them put in the CRMs for all their classes, because it saves what they are, and then it just has that saved forever.
I think there's also a way to interface with SIS directly via programs. I could be wrong.
What I was going to say was if you were planning on having people put in their username and password for SIS, I know I personally wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that would, yeah, I think it's
Well,
more
that's
RCS ID or whatever username they want to use for it, because you don't really have to use RCS IDs.
I meant for when you were pulling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is an accessibility group very active at Google. So if you, there is an accessibility group that is very active at Google, and I know the person, one of the scientists there. So if you give me some of the pointers, I can connect him with you and see what progress there. Whether anything, you can transfer technology from either direction.
That'd be cool. Any other questions? Yes.
Does this tie in with any other projects on the RPI mobile or anything like that?
We heard about that they were working on that. Who's working on RPI mobile here?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm doing RPI mobile and somebody else is doing a specific class finder. That might have been you guys, but
Yeah.
somebody else is doing. Okay.
We had talked
And-
about something.
Yeah, as of now, my plan was just to link to whatever they were doing. So
Yeah.
it works perfectly.
Yeah, that's good. So you connect, put a link to RPI mobile and do this. That will be a good sign.
So pro tip, render out your application, put it in like a little wrapper web view and make sure that everything works well, because that's what I'm going to do with you. Just put it in a web view.
Okay.
And so that it should work exactly the same. It should be using the exact same rendering engine on your phone, but you know, some things like there you can disable the ability to refresh web views. You can do all these nice things.
Mhm.
So why does it break when you refresh? Like,
Uh,
that seems really, really, really weird for like an activation.
It's like the way jQuery works. It like holds that certain, layout the right way. So if you refresh it, it just kind of gives you all the information without formatting nicely.
Should hit refresh. So hit refresh.
Yeah, it
Go
goes
to
hard
refresh.
Okay.
Control F.
It's just
Do
trying to
it.
get good.
Well, that one.
Hey,
Well, the worst
Go back to like the
that's
whole.
not the worst.
Oh, well, there we go.
Alright, well, we're gonna explore it.
Here we go.
So is it not in your phone and so on? Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah,
on
it
the
looks,
phone.
it looks way nicer actually.
Yeah.
It's like, it fits.
Because everything's off to the right
Okay,
side.
yeah.
Formatted.
So you should post the website in your blog so that people can try out.
Okay.
Also, if you want to like flesh it, yeah, you can just like left and right margin auto and it will center it.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah.